Hey, Cappies, welcome. Sorry, guys, my live got interrupted. Um, but we're doing a reading. We're doing it in a very different way. We're doing what is your readiness for love spread, and how it goes is it's going to be one card, two cards, three cards for your side, and for their side, it's going to be the same. So five cards, five. Or sorry, yeah, five cards, five questions. All right, so the first question is what you want in love. For Capricorns, you don't want, you want there not to be hardship, right? You have the Ten of Wands here. So what you want in love, which I understand when it correlates to you want hardship in love, but I feel like you want to love hard. That's what I feel like it is. You want to be able to love hard. Um, you want to be able to love this person hard, and if it is a negative aspect, you want to be able to like, there's those relationships where you're able to fight with this person and you tell them like you love them so much you want to go through those battles with them. So I feel like that's more of what that means for you guys, is finding that person that you can be okay with going through those battles with, because not everyone you can be, right? Some people just irritate you to the point where you just want to smack them with a frying pan, and not look back. But you want to have that relationship where you want to be able to smack them with a frying pan and then come right back. Not physically, but metaphorically. You know what I mean? So that's what you want in love. Now, as for what you have learned from love, I feel like you are starting to learn that communication is key, because you have the Page of Swords here. So communication is a key aspect in a partnership, right? Now, what is holding you back from love I had was Temperance and the Ten of Pentacles. So I know it's 6 cards, but 2 of them fell out. So I feel like this is being impatient, Capricorn. So wanting to rush things, not having any patience, not believing in divine timing. So you probably may have been like in and out, in and out, in and out of relationships, right? Without being patient, and you really don't feel like, I feel like you haven't waited for that divine timing partner, and so you've kind of just been learning these karmic lessons, and it's been kind of burdensome, right? So now your readiness for love in your heart is the Lover's card. Absolutely wonderful and beautiful, because this shows like in your heart you want love, you want that lover. And I'm hearing lover's quarrel, which probably correlates to the Ten of Wands, is having that lover's quarrel, right? But with the Lover's card, this is your heart saying this is what you want. You want that everlasting love, the one you can tango with, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, their energy, their energetic pull towards one another is just eye drawing, mouth dropping, people drooling, kind of like, oh, that's what I want in my life. And that's the kind of relationship you want. Your readiness for your mind is a Four of Wands, so not ready. Your mind isn't ready, and it's probably because you've been hurt in the past, dealing with all these karmic lessons. Now, the readiness of your spirit is the Three of Swords. So your spirit's not ready because you've been hurt too much. So now I think is a time for healing for Capricorns, right? Because with the Three of Swords there, I was getting earlier that you could be waiting on someone, past connection, right? And this is what this other side is going into, is whoever you're waiting on. And so with the Three of Swords there, depending like how ready is your heart, it's not ready. It's been hurt too many times. You may have been cheated on more than once. And so it's like, is this going to happen again? And it's just putting you in this space where you're not sure what to do. Now, like, you want love, your heart wants love, but your spirit is like hurting bad, to the point of like a bleeding spirit is what I'm hearing. I'm just getting this soul, and it's darkened, it's bitter, but it doesn't want to be in that space. It wants to go to the light. Now for whoever your question in mind is, this person, this individual, what they want in love is a future, someone they can travel around the world with, adventures, and I'm getting far off lands, like exploring. And that's what they want in a partner, and what they want in love is that exploration. And it could be mind, body, and spirit exploration. Now, what they've learned from love is that it can bring abundance here. It can bring so much to the table if you find a person that you truly love. But what they are being held back by is fears and anxieties, and that could be because of past hurts as well. And their readiness for their heart, they're ready. They're ready to just go in and rush in, but it's more of a I think I am versus I'm gonna do it. Now we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands is the I'm gonna do it. The Knight of Swords is I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. And so that's where they're at right now. So a little bit of in between, but when they get to their mind, they're not exactly ready yet with the Ten of Wands here. And they feel like it's such a burden, and their spirit is they're trying to control everything, right? So if you, the question, this person that you have in mind when you're listening to this reading is probably someone who was a little bit controlling. They could have tried to control a lot of aspects in the relationship and the dynamic, and so that was really frustrating for you guys. Now for your future outcome, you have the King of Swords. Can you please stop that? I can hear you fidgeting, you know that, right? So you have the King of Swords here, right? And then that means that you guys are probably gonna probably be communicating here soon with maybe boundaries. Like if you guys can't keep your hands away from each other or stay away from each other, y'all are gonna be probably coming back to express your boundaries. All right, Capricorns, thanks for stopping in, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you guys resonated with this reading. The sun's in my face now. But yeah, have a good one. And if you're new here, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell.